Hello YouTube friends, it's been a while since I posted a product review. In fact, it's been 5 years since I posted a product review, so I thought I'd give you a comparo and a new update. These are the new Tron X shin guards. In fact, I don't know how new they are. I think they've been out a couple years. I've been looking at them. But I was previously skating with my Tron Evolution shin guards. I did review those 5 years ago. If I can figure out how to make a link to that video, I'll post it in case you're interested. So I thought I'd jump right in and give you a comparison. Last time I had a son helping me out with the video, but he's since gone off to college, so now it's just me, so you have to make do with my camera work. Anyway, Tron X shin guards, I just thought I'd point out some of the features and things I like and don't like about them. There's very few things I don't like, I'll tell you right now. The Evolution shin guards I've been using for 5 years have been fan-freaking-tastic. I'll talk more about those in a minute and the comparison. But this is the new Tron X. I've skated with it 3 games. I wanted to give it some time, make sure my opinions didn't change. But first off, let's get into the guts of this thing on the inside. Sorry, one-handed operation. Nice sturdy Velcro strap that wraps around the knee, just under your knee, and has a Velcro all the way around in case you want to pull it tighter. It's on a stretchy spandex type fabric. Here's the lower Velcro strap. It fastens anywhere in this general area. I thought this was going to be a problem. That Velcro is only, an 1.5 inches long. I have very fat calves, and the first time I put it on, like, it barely reached, and I was like, oh my gosh, these aren't going to stay connected. But 3 games in, and they're fine. They haven't been a problem at all. They're very grippy. I want to point out this wrap around the calf protection. These blocks of foam are dense. They are very stiff. They're segmented so they can mold around your calf. Great protection. This is the removable inner liner. You can take it out and wash it, let it air dry. It is a stiff foam pad wrapped in a nice breathable fabric, and it's shaped to fit inside the shin guard well. I will point this out, and this is one of the dings I'm going to give it. There's Velcro up here, right, for holding in this pad. There's 2 blocks up there, and there's one down here. If you look on the back of this pad, two patches of Velcro up there and one down here. The problem is, and you can probably see it if I line them up this way, if you make the 2 Velcro pieces up there, attach up there, you can see this one here and this one here are not aligned at all. This piece of Velcro here needs to come down, like its whole length to match up to this piece down there. You know what? It hasn't been a problem. It's a mismatch. I don't know. Are they all that mismatch? Is that just production issue on this one? It's on both my shin guards. Are both the same, but hasn't been a problem. Why? Because the 2 up at the top grip so well that the bottom one isn't going anywhere anyway. And I haven't really given it much more thought. That bottom Velcro piece I was concerned about. Also, it's on a stretchy piece of spandex. If your calves are not as ginormous as mine, you'll probably even get more wrap around on there. But it's very, very good Velcro. No worries. The armor itself is quite thick and tough. This is where I'll try to do a comparison between the old and new. You might be able to see there's a bit of a height difference because the new Tron X pad is more bulky than the old Evolution shin guards. I don't know. It's noticeable when you're standing here looking at them. Also top above the knee, nice stiff blocks. The old one had a thinner foam block up above your knee. Same thing. Thinner pads around here. This is thicker and stiffer. Actually, I don't want to see any thicker. It's just stiffer. And the old wraparound had a big wider Velcro strap that was very elastic. Also one that wrapped around behind your knee this way through a buckle. This is much easier to do. It just comes around, hooks onto this whole wide area of Velcro wherever you wanted it. The old one you had to put through a buckle. It's a little harder to get on. It had wraparound calf protection too, but this is, let me see if I can get this one off. You know, side by side. I mean, the old blue one there is thin. The new one is very much thicker and stiffer. And I'm not dinging the Evolution because I'm telling you, these were great shin pads. Great shin guards. Had them 5 years. Never got hurt wearing them. Took lots of slap shots. It had a rubber piece or leather around the bottom. After 5 years, it's starting to wear through the color, but it's still intact. The whole shin guard is intact. 5 years later. It also had a removable inner piece. It is actually thicker than the one in the new Tron X, but the one in the new Tron X is stiffer, it feels like, and it's just fine. This one held up. This is 5 years. I know this bedspread, probably that color isn't helping you, but 5 years I've been playing with this every week for 5 years. And you can throw it in the washing machine and air dry it, which I've done many times. Most of the time I just spray it down with odor band and hang it up to dry. The inside, here's the inside of this. It's still all intact. It's starting to show a little wear somewhere. That's the whole reason I bought new ones. I found, 5 years I'll spring for some new ones. There was, a little bit of wear and tear. They're starting to get a little dingy looking. Oh, here it is. 5 years, the fabric right here finally started to tear through. 250 plus games, and that was some good quality shin guards, and they're still fine. I mean, I'll end up giving them to somebody who needs them, I can, I just tend to buy newer equipment once in a while. But new Tron X shin guards versus old Tron Evolution. This one does not have a leather piece around the bottom, but they've molded this heavy duty pad around the bottom edge, so it's not like that bottom edge is going to hit you anyway. I know it's bad camera work, but it's molded around there. I don't know if you can see it, but really impressed so far. These big blocks of stiff foam wrapping around your calf, stiff foam everywhere. Trying to give you some protection around the outside of your knee. Very nice. I'm very happy with them so far. I'm hoping I get the same use out of the new ones as I did out of those Evolution ones from 5 years ago. Still in really good shape. I say it's well worth giving it a look. You can get them on hockeytron.com. It's their store brand of gear. I'll try to post a link to them as well. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great time.